5. After the news, we've got the first UK speed stacking championships. They're in Stevenage and we've got them in studio.
For beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
My studio is full of people. I love it. Kelly Betts, you're already little and now I can barely see your head. What's going on?
My microphone's broken, so I've had to sit to where it will reach, which is low down.
It's a modern day studio we are surrounding ourselves in. I must admit, it's beautiful. Right, I have got a test for you, Kelly. 2015 is the year of... ... What would you say?
Is it anything to do with the people that are in the studio now?
Maybe, yeah.
Sport stacking.
Speed stacking.
Speed stacking.
No, sport stacking.
Oh, sport stacking, I was right.
Goodness sake, I've got the wrong thing's been blooming written in my running order now. Look, the sport stack. All right, Kelly, next question. What is the sport stack?
Something to do with cups.
It is.
Oh, I think we need to find out a little bit more. James Acraman.
That's right.
Holder of the 8 World Championship stacking medals, and coach Roger Acraman joins me in the studio now. Let's start from the beginning. What is sport stacking?
Sport stacking is a sport where you have 12 specially designed cups and you stack them into 3 different sequences of the 333, 360 and cycle.
Huh? What?
Okay. We have either 9 or 12 specially designed cups, and you have to stack them into specific sequences. So we can illustrate that for you if you like.
I'd love you to in a second.
Yeah, okay.
The first UK sport stacking championships are coming to Stevenage.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? And people from all over the UK are going to travel to Noble School in Stevenage.
Nobel School, that's correct.
For the
yes.
event on the 5th in February 2015. I mean, this is big. Why is it being hosted in Stevenage and not a major city like London?
In fact, it was due to be held in London, but James has been visiting various schools in Stevenage, and last November there was what's called a stack-up competition, part of the Guinness World Record. The people who run the sport, the governing body, tried to get as many people around the world to sport stack on one day, which was in November the 13th, and they got nearly 600,000 people around the world stacking.
Wow.
And those 1,000 or so in the UK, most of them came from Stevenage, so I managed to persuade them and say, can we hold the championships in Stevenage?
James, I guess you've been all over the world then, pursuing your championship title.
Yeah, I have.
Wow, where have you been?
My first World Championships I went to was in Germany, in Butzbach, back in 2012, where I won 3 World Championship medals. Then the next one was in America, which was a very challenging one because sport stacking was first originated in America. That's where all the fastest sport stackers are, and I ended up getting 1 medal, but I actually got my first ever UK record in the relay team. And then next is South Korea, which was my most successful one, where I won 4 World Championship medals
And broke 3 further UK records.
Yeah.
How did you get... It's amazing, isn't it, Kelly? Kelly's in awe. Look at her. She wants a new hobby, and I'm thinking this could be it. I think we've just found it for you.
I'll give it a go.
You are going to in a minute. That's why you're here. I just thought I'd let you know. How did you get into this, James? Because it's a bit of a strange sport to find yourself a professional in.
Yeah, a really good friend of mine introduced me it whilst he was trying to teach me with my badminton to help me with my hand-eye coordination skills, because whenever I was playing badminton I always kept missing, and then I got kind of a bit frustrated, so he was trying to figure a way to help me with my hand-eye coordination. So he showed me sport stacking. When I first tried it I was pretty slow at it and I kept going the wrong way, and that's what some of the sport stackers told me on YouTube a long time ago. So I then fell in love with the sport, so I decided to quit badminton and go sport stacking.
Wow, and it is a sport.
Yes, it's played around in over 40,000 sporting venue places around the world, so there's about 40,000 places that actually participate in it.
So what sort of training do you have to give then, Roger, for somebody that wants to get into sports stacking?
Start off easy. That's the main one, is start off easy and take it slowly. Don't try and go as fast as you can at the beginning. This sport is one which is all about muscle memory, and you've got to allow yourself to slowly work up and do the sport properly. Once you do it properly, then you can start building your speed up. So my suggestion is always start off easy. Don't start with a timer, because as soon as you put a clock on yourself, you put yourself under stress and pressure. So start off easy, and then allow your muscle to remember where it's got to be and what it's got to do.
I think it's time to see some of this sports stacking. Kelly, you ready to film James?
Yep.
And James, would you take your place on the table next to me? Next to me now, we've got 9 cups, three piles, three cups on top.
Now
of
this is a
each
nice
cup.
easy one. This is called the 3-3-3, and it's literally just take one cup. Well, the key is with sports stacking is to use both hands at the same time. So that's the first thing we always teach people. Both hands at the same time. Pick 2 cups, one up at the same time. Put one down, one on top. Move to the next pile. Pick 2 cups, one in each hand. One down, one on top. Move to the next pile. Pick 2 cups up, one in each hand. One down, one on top. Whichever side you start from, you go back to down stack. You pick 2 cups up at the same time. Put them on the other cup. Pick 2 cups up at the same time. Put them on the other cup. 2 cups at the same time. Put them in the other cup.
And then you do it at speed.
And then you do it at speed. You have 2 warm-ups.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
So, and then you have 3 timed attempts. So James has just done 2 warm-ups. He's now going to do a timed attempt. 2.08 seconds. So that's a nice easy one, but it's a nice easy one to remember because you've only got 3 cups to work with.
This is
It
great.
then starts getting more complicated as you go on. Do you want to see the next one?
Yes, please.
The next one is what's called a 3-6-3. This is where you have 3 cups, 6 cups in the middle, and then another 3 cups. Now here again, what you do, you use both hands at the same time. So again, James will pick up 2 cups at the same time, one down, one on top. With the middle pile, with 6 cups, he's going to pick 3 cups in one hand, 2 in the other, and then put 1 cup on each of the side, 2 on the second level, 1 on top, and move to the last pile and put 1 cup down, 1 on top.
So like pyramids. He's
It is,
forming
that's
pyramids.
right.
For people that can't see this, by the way, it is great. Kelly's going to put a Facebook video up, I think, in a minute, but go, James, do it fast for our Facebook
Yeah,
viewers.
so down stack it, James, and then just do it fast. So here we go.
You can hear how fast he's going. He's building pyramids at speed. Oh. Wow. I have actually never seen anything like it. How long did that take?
At the moment, it was 3 seconds, but I can actually
3
do
seconds.
2 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I can't even describe what's going on. It's like he's building pyramids and restacking pyramids in seconds, and it's almost like we're watching something on fast forward.
yes, it does look as if it's speed up. A lot of people think that when they view the video of it, they think it's been speeded up, but in fact it hasn't.
Wow.
James has got a small table here because it needs to be a little bit larger.
Yeah, I feel sorry for James because he's only got a tiny little table, but I want Kelly Betts to have a go. So, James, will you
there you go.
give Kelly Betts a go? She's only had a few hours sleep, so be gentle.
got,
Kelly, stack some cups, please. I think that would be
So
a
the key
good
is-
idea. Go on. Okay, so I'm going to video Kelly Betts stacking, speed stacking, and I will put this on Facebook. They're just teaching her exactly what to do now. Let me just grab my video.
1 cup in each hand.
Yeah.
Put 1 down, 1 on top.
1 down, 1 top.
Okay, remember we're on radio, guys. So Kelly, if you could learn a bit faster to so that I can video it.
Down stack. You pick 2 cups
Yeah,
at the same
down
time.
stack,
Pick
that's
2
it,
cups
girl.
at the same time.
Two pick,
cups
2
at the
cups.
same
Oh
time.
my
There you
goodness, she's
go.
actually quite
She's
good.
good. There you are.
Okay, Kels, go. Do it.
What, do it again?
Do it again,
I'm filming
I
you.
forgot what you said.
Go.
1 down, 1 on top. That's it. Go on. 1 down, 1 on top.
down,
Next
one on
one. 1 down, 1 on top. 1 down, 1 on top.
Oh, wow.
At the same time. There you go.
Oh, I think we've got a natural speed stacker, Kelly. Well done. That was actually really, really good. We'll put that on Facebook along with James's speed stacking. Absolutely brilliant. James, you've already achieved so much. What are you hoping to do next in 2015?
So far, I'm just hoping to get to see my sports stacking friends again and so on.
Well, hopefully, with these championships which are being held, this is also the gateway to the World Championships. So those who do really, really well and have a chance of winning World Championship medals will have the chance to go to the next World Championships.
Brilliant. And when you get together with your speed stacking friends, do you sort of sit at home and have competitions with each other to get yourself up to a better level, or do you want to give speed stacking a rest and just talk about music and boys and girls and football and...
I usually sometimes just stack with them at times.
Over the internet on Skype, so they'll be there Skyping each other and watching each other doing their sports stacking.
Or going on Uvu.
Brilliant. What's that?
Oh, it's another sort of Skype.
Excellent. Listen, I wish you all the best for 2015. That's a skill that I just only wish that I could have. And Kelly Betts, I think that's your next calling, to be quite frank. Thanks, guys. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Good luck with it.
Thank you very much.